Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Let's sit back, relax, and have a great stream. It's me, Vegasoma, your host. I've never said that before, but I'm here. Uh, so today we'll be doing some Monster Hunter Rise with Sugar LeBlanc. I'm surprised she didn't advertise this to other people in our group, but you know how it is. I'm sure people want to play. They'll jump on in. Um, so let me pull something up on my phone. Need to have my chat up in case someone redeems particular things. If Monster Hunter would load, but I'm gonna go ahead and jump into that Discord call. I'm gonna attempt to. Stuff, please. Oh, there goes my controller. Oh, that's gonna be so annoying. Y'all, I didn't know that y'all heard that. What? Can you pull up, please? Alright, cool. We'll do the smart thing and move you back over here. If Discord would actually... Do I need to restart my computer? Potentially. Alright. Bring that over there. It's probably going to be less intensive. Hopefully. Please. Uh... Hello? Hello?
Doing?
What?
How are you doing?
I'm doing fairly well. I feel a lot better after a week off.
I bet so. Just die already.
I'm surprised you decided to start playing that by yourself instead of just chatting.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it more now that I know how to do things.
Ah, okay, that's good. I'm waiting for my
There's
game to
still
load.
there's still some things obviously I do not know,
Fair. Fair.
but I'm getting better.
That's good.
Healing horn. And I think Dash said he might join too.
Hell yeah.
I just want to kill at least this before I'm done.
I wonder if my game crashed. My computer is moving slowly.
Oh dear.
I'm munching. You know those, at Walmart, they have the bakery section.
Yee.
I don't know if you've got them up there, but they have those like tubs of like that say chocolate with chocolate parfait on it. It's like cream and chocolate cake that are like a chocolate mousse and a chocolate cake and more cream at the bottom.
Yeah.
I'm eating one of those right now. Like I just got a spoon digging straight out of the tub.
That's awesome. No, I would do that too.
My Monster Hunter doesn't want to load, and I want to say that's partially because I was trying to do 20 things at once while it was trying to launch. There it goes!
Okay, so I'm done here.
I can't see your chat, so... Oh, look, there's
Oh,
Dash.
no!
Well, it's because it was... I haven't... It's behind Monster Hunter, and I'm afraid to do something, like, to try to move it.
Oh, okay.
Also, hi Lizzie, welcome back. I don't know what happened, but I'm sorry it happened.
By the way, Vega,
Yes.
I have the Deep Rock Galactic.
Hell yeah, rockin' stone, brother!
Rockin' Stone.
Um,
Jay is considering getting it. He's most likely going to get it, and I think the Sugar will like it if she plays the Driller class.
oh yeah, absolutely, if she plays the driller class. If we didn't know what we were doing today, also, I didn't see your message until after I got home. But if we hadn't decided what to do anything today, and you were just chatting when I came here, I would be like, I can show you Deep Rock Galactic. It's a fun game. It is relatively simple. You have like one of, I want to say, it's probably less than 10, probably 1 to 8 different types of missions. I could be wrong with the number. It could be less than that. But the maps are randomly generated. The hazard levels, I think you can tweak, or they're either randomly generated, as well as the cave links. So every time, even if you go on the same map, the caves are relatively different. Just be warned, there are bugs trying to kill you. You do have... There's no real story... Hello? Am I still here? Hello? Did I die? Hello? Sugar? Anybody? Hello?
Hello.
Okay, so they went off the map.
What happened?
Sugar and Dash are like dead.
No, yeah, I was gonna tell Dash that the stream crashed. That's why I hopped in here.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, they're like they like
I thought I was like, oh no, do they not see that the stream crashed? I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna. Oh, there goes
there's
Sugar.
Sugar.
Oh no.
And
there goes
there's
Dash.
Ash. Yep. So their internet just hardcore crashed.
Oh, okay, crap. Let me go check the stream.
Oh, it's probably dead.
Oh.
Is it
they
dead?
had a power outage.
Oh, damn. Well,
They're gone. They're dead.
They're dead. Well, I wonder how long that's gonna be.
I know.
That's funny. It's awful, but it's funny.
I'm just gonna tell that. I'm just telling Dash in the stream, like, me and Mika do not know what to do.
I mean, I've still got, we just had, power's back on, going to see if we can reconnect stuff now. Okay, so
Okay.
it was just like a quick power outage.
Oh, okay. That's so weird. Well,
I mean,
well,
I've had it happen before.
Sugar did mention that they had a storm just pass by them, so maybe, like, I guess the aftermath of the storm probably affected them?
Maybe.
I'm guessing?
Who knows? Whoosh. It's distinctly possibly maybe. I should check my Kahoot ass. That is a big ass fish. So how's it going?
It's going good.
I'm glad it's going good compared to what happened before.
No, I'm still recovering from that.
I can imagine you are, but the fact that it's going, you can say it's going good is a good thing.
I got my card finally arrived. My new bank card finally arrived.
Nice.
And I have my appointment for the DMV at the next Monday to get my ID again.
Okay. I mean, you have to make an appointment?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't.
Instead of, I mean, it's faster than just being there at the DMV and spending your whole fucking day there.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because, you know, it's a DMV.
Nobody
Nobody likes to be there for that long.
Believe it or not, fun fact. So there's DMV here in Huntsville. but
Mhm.
they also have satellite offices. Like one of the ones they have here is in like one of the big malls that we have. So you can literally walk in, get your license, like get a photo retaken for your license when you have to renew it. Like just go in, pay your tag renewal fees, like when you need to. So
Mhm.
like you don't even need to go to the damn DMV. I'm like, this is amazing.
Oh no, I want to go to the DMV because I'm gonna get my actual real ID this time because I recently just found my birth certificate like a couple of months ago.
Ah, okay.
So that which my opinion is kind of stupid that you actually do need your fucking birth certificate in order to get the real ID. I'm
Yeah,
just like, why?
because
Like, it's me, it's me, it's clearly me.
they're awkward. Um, yeah, that's the word for it.
Yeah. But I'm still broke.
I mean, it's all good.
Yeah, I was gonna use some money to start paying you paying you back.
It's all good.
Also, hi Dash. You guys okay?
I
I mean,
don't.
sugar.
I can't hear you. Vega. One moment. I forgot to launch something.
Okay. So somebody just swiped it.
I'm guessing because I had all my money before I started work because I was gonna get myself some Starbucks, and my friend's like, "No, it's okay, I'll treat you." I was like, "Cause you treated me last time, I'll treat you." I was like, "Okay, fine." So I didn't pull out my money. And we were just chilling outside of Starbucks before work, and I was like, you know what? I was like, oh, let me just double check something real quick, cause the night before I went out to go to drink with my sister, and I was like, all right, let me just check my IDs in there, and everything was in there. I had all my monies, I had my ID in there. I was like, all right, cool. When it was time for us to start work, when we were leaving, I got picked up, and I got home and I checked. And I was like, oh, let me just see how much I have for the week, so I know how much not to spend for the whole week. So I got paid. I checked, everything was gone. And I was like, oh no. So I checked my bag, I emptied out my whole bag, nothing appeared, and I was like, and I started having an anxiety attack, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, please. I was like, I checked beforehand,
I
I
can hear
checked
you again.
everything.
Yay!
Yay.
But
So
that's
I started having a panic attack, and I was like, oh god. I was like, no. I texted my friend, I was like, did you see if I left my money at, like, did you see if I ever took out my money before we started work? She's like, no. She's like, you didn't even touch your bag once. And I was like, okay. I was like, good. And then she's like, why, is everything okay? And I was like, no, because I lost all my money and I lost my ID. She's like, what do you mean you lost it? I was like, I don't know. I had it before work, and now that I'm home from work, it's gone. Nothing's in my bag. Like my wallet and stuff and everything is in there, but what was weird is that my ID and all my money was gone.
so. Do they have security cameras in your job?
Yeah, they did, and they checked, and nobody went through my bag.
So you either got pickpocket real fucking good, or somebody's lying.
Yeah. But the thing is, I have my backpack. I have this little mini backpack there's a Hawks backpack because, why not? And my wallet is like deep under there because I had my jacket inside of my bag. So my wallet itself was underneath my jacket and like my big old pile of face masks.
Yeah.
So, and my bag was closed. I had never opened the zipper of the bag. And like it did not look like it was tampered. The only time it looked like it was tampered was when I went on my break, because I was like, okay, I saw how my Starbucks from the start of my shift. I'm gonna go finish that. I saw that my locker was like the temporary locker that I was using was open, and so was my bag. And I was like, oh. I looked at it and I was like, oh. I just shrugged it off. I was like, oh, my dumbass probably forgot to close it. I just closed the locker, but I didn't close the bag.
Interesting. Yeah, that's dumb. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
People are stupid.
And I had almost like $80 in cash.
Who the fuck is that desperate?
What?
I said, who the fuck is that desperate?
I don't know. Who the fuck would want my ID?
I don't know.
It has a picture of me.
Like, what
Nobody's
the hell?
nobody, no employee who fucking sells alcohol in their goddamn store is stupid enough to be like, oh yeah, you're clearly a man using clearly a fucking woman's ID.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
I'm not assuming genders, but I don't know. There's like nobody in my workplace that looks nothing like me.
It's just weird that nobody got that on camera. Like, I'd call fucking foul play on that.
Mm-hmm. Like, either, like you said, it was pickpocketed, like, really fucking good outside of work, or something.
Yeah.
Which is so weird, because I never ever leave my bag out of my sight.
Yeah. Feed the owl. Feed it delectable deliciousness.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm just sitting here waiting to see what we're gonna do. And, so I'm feeding my Kahoot, which is an owl.
Oh, you have Kahoot?
What? No, it's the owl. It's what the owl is called in Monster Hunter, is a Kahoot.
Oh, you called it Kahoot? Why?
No, that's what it's called. It's called a Kahoot.
Oh.
The game
I
called...
thought you named it Kahoot.
No, I named it, I believe, Luna.
Mm.
Time to go.
Time to go. Sheikah the poet. Oh. Doo-doo. It's funny. You and I basically took the same week off.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, I stopped. I took last week off from streaming and everything. I sat at home.
Did you start feeling like shit after? Like, did you, like, not shit? My bad. I said the wrong word. Drained. That's the word I was looking for.
I just worked a lot, like over the last couple of weeks, and so that's like, cause like I worked, like I've been working like somewhere between 43 and like 50, almost 50 hours, not exactly 50, over the last couple of weeks, and then I pulled Saturday. I had to work a 12-hour shift. And then, I had a 12-hour, I had what felt like a 12-hour shift on Monday, and, yeah, I think it was a 12-hour shift. And so by the time I was done streaming with Sugar, I'm like, I'm just going to take the week off, because I have one more 12-hour shift this week. I just want to relax. Like, I'm just going to sit back, relax, and just, like, chill.
What you get? How was Friday stream with everybody? Pokemon rating.
I wasn't a part of it.
Oh, you weren't?
No,
I thought you were.
No, they actually ended up playing Monster Hunter, if I remember correctly, with Snowy.
What happened to Pokemon rating?
I think because you and I weren't there and Syrup couldn't make it, they decided to postpone it.
Do you hear Sugar talking through her mic?
No, we do not hear Sugar at all.
Wait, did she join back and call?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear the ding.
But yeah, we skipped Pokemon because too many people were gone. There were multiple people gone that Friday.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's okay. We could do it this week.
I cannot do it this week actually, because I'm treating out my friend to Korean barbecue because she's been nice enough to give me rides to work because she knows I've been going through a lot.
So right on top of this.
I mean, but we can catch you up. You're usually a big part.
No, the thing is, I don't know how long we're gonna be gone. That's why.
No.
Because it's Korean barbecue.
No, well, I know.
Test, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Yeah,
Hi!
I can hear.
Hi.
Oh, there's Sugar.
Hey, I'm here.
You guys all good?
I think so. What's it called? But no, I'm saying we can catch you back up on a different day.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
But we can do it. We can do Pokemon this week. I'm pretty sure. I'm
Yeah,
doing
okay.
a cooking stream this week.
Oh, you are. What are you
Yeah.
cooking?
What?
Where are you cooking?
Hawaiian chicken.
Ooh.
I don't know what that pertains, but Starbug wanted to make Hawaiian chicken. I'm like, all right, let's go. It also gives me a chance to go out and buy cookbooks. Because even with the Sanji cookbook, the problem I've got with it is that it literally is only like 3 steps in the book. And it's just like, I would like to gain more skills before I assume some things.
Before I assume.
Also, yes, Pokemon this Friday. We can catch you back up whatever day you prefer to, Liz. But that is the current plan. Pokemon this Friday since we pushed it back.
And if
Okay.
Sugar wants, we could do Core Keepers this weekend.
Or more Monster Hunter, whatever.
Or more Monster Hunter, whatever. I'm down for either.
I have made the lobby.
Oh, right. I need to go do that.
Are you streaming again?
I am streaming again. We're only under the warning for another 32 minutes.
Oh,
I forgot to mention that.
Oh no.
When I was waiting. What's funny is I was waiting for Vega to get here so I could say. And then he was telling a story, and then the power went out. I was like, I didn't get a chance to say. We are currently under a severe thunderstorm warning.
Oh,
Now it's
I
a
heard-
watch. It was
I
a
heard-
warning.
I heard wrong then. I heard you say, "Oh yeah, a storm just passed us."
No, I thought at first it was because it had already hit dark a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
It must have just took its sweet ass time getting here.
You know, or it just
Yeah.
decided till you streamed. It's like, oh hey, I see Sugar streaming. It'll be a real shame if I just ruin her stream.
I was just sitting here as everything went black. I was like, "Oh shit, what time is it?" Because right as soon as the power went out, it's like that's when my brain died, and I realized how high I was, and I'm like, and that's why I was like, I didn't get to tell them that our power might go out, and to expect this, I had it planned and everything. I was like, I'll wait till Vega's here, and then pew, I'm like, oh, well, thanks. What? You're not hearing me on stream now?
Oh,
oh.
oh no.
Mommy! Well, at least they now have Lizzie and Vega talking. I've been mute this entire time.
Hell yeah, it's our stream now.
Woo!
Vega has 2 streams.
Let's go!
Ah!
Ah?
Yay!
Can you be heard?
I hear her in the background somewhere, so I'm assuming that's
I
from the
know.
stream.
I just deafened my husband.
Oh no.
I can still hear it!
The delay is real.
Hey. Well, it's always been.
Oh,
it's
it's going
always
through his
been real.
phone. Oh, that's...
The delay's always been there. It's always been real.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that was funny. You noticed so when I did the like really loud.
Yeah, I heard that. That was like the first thing I heard after.
Yeah, I got real close to my mic. And Dash was standing right next to me, and then he has me going through his headset. So from behind my ear, and he just suddenly slaps his hands on his ears like, no. And surround sound from behind me, like way over at his desk. I hear again. I was like, is there gonna be a 4th? How many places you got me pulled up?
From his
Damn.
phone.
Again?
I mean, to be fair, the phone was to send the announcement, and then I got my PC up. It's like, okay, cool, put it back up on the PC. Forgot to close on my phone. Turned it on my PC. You're like, huh? What if we can hear sound on there? Didn't realize the phone was also turned up. So when the sound did come on, I get a blast from it.
God, I hear Dash twice and it sounds so weird. Please, I just left the void. I don't want to go back. I've been in the void for like a full week. Let me leave it. I don't want to go back.
No, don't go back to the void. Stay.
Yeah, I think we're good to go kill things now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Are you sure?
Yeah, you should be fine.
Yay, murder.
Yay, murder.
It's always fun to murder. Speaking of murder, when are we gonna play
What?
Goose Goose Duck again? I really want to murder.
Oh yeah, no, we really want to play too.
The problem is that we have yet to just, like, ask people. Because we really haven't gotten anything involved with that.
Question: do you know we have to, Vega? Do you know if we had to like play a lot in order to unlock the other roles, or will they just be given to us as we
they're
level
just
up?
no. They're just given to us. You go to custom game,
Mm-hmm.
and you just have them. You can turn them on however you wish. You don't have to turn all of them on. You can checkmark some of them. So
Because I found one that I'm really dying to try out. It's called Party Duck. So I guess like whoever you're around for like that long period of time, and when you guys are like in the voting round, they just get their voice becomes so high pitched.
Oh, that's amazing.
Like if they were on helium, and I was like yes. I was like, just imagine if we played this as a mellow fucking Monday and Sugar is just high up her ass. With that voice.
Whenever you two are done, we can go.
Oh no, like, Sugar, again, this is our stream. You die. You die.
I love how you did the Banabra set. Like it's pretty.
No, this is not the Banabra set.
Oh, what is
this
that?
This is the Blossom set. It's from an event.
Oh, okay. It looks similar, I think, to the Banabra.
It does. I'm still missing the greaves and the leg piece for it.
Okay. Oh, your Balico's cute.
It's so cute.
Wait. What's the umbrella?
That's the jelly set.
The what?
The jelly set.
The fuck
Jelly?
is that?
It's something that you get from getting fish parts. And it has paralysis, like this one that I have has paralysis 21 and has the same damage dealt as my heavy weapon.
Is that a dual blade?
It is a dual blade.
The fuck?
Here. Where's my post-it
weapon? I guess Vega has been gone for so long.
Oh, nice. Well, I mean, they did this last Friday, so she probably picked some of this stuff up last Friday. That's
true.
really cool. I like that.
I like it too.
Also, listen to Sugar talking about technical stuff in here.
I did, didn't I? I know what I'm talking about.
Only when you're high. Only when you're high.
Okay. What? You're how many missions do you have to do left?
5.
For rank? Okay. Well, I guess really since we're all rank 7, it doesn't matter.
Nope.
Subquests.
I tried to beg. I forgot you haven't played since I've upgraded my hunting horn.
No, I haven't.
I love his hunting horn. It's the only thing that matters.
It's I have the ability to block almost all roars for us. I had the ability to make sure that we are healed or we get health regen, and I have the ability to do a large heal now.
Yeah.
Nice.
I just went into the void again because I heard 2 dash.
How are you going to the void?
I don't know. I guess somebody picked up on Sugar's hand, and I hate it.
It did pick up on Sugar's head because I watched her model picked up, but it's going to happen. They're in the same room.
I know, and I hate it because it's just reminding me of the goddamn void.
I got Dongo insurance just in case.
Nice. I got best nut.
Best nut.
That's a name.
No longer best genus.
Best
Best
nut.
nut.
Oh
Best
my
genus is one
God.
of my favorites.
He's great.
Oh,
It's a
sugar, oh my god, I recently saw this video on TikTok. It's some girl. So it was this girl. She went to I think it was like a thrift shop. I think she went to a Goodwill, and she found she. I can't say this without laughing.
Did she find a best genus jacket?
No, worse, something way worse.
And you were getting on to me, sugar.
On my screen, it straight up looks like I'm looking right at his crotch.
This girl she found. I swear to God, I cannot make this shit up. A freaking jean underwear, like a thong.
Oh my
No,
word.
oh my gosh, no, the jong! The jong! I have seen the jong in real life.
Why is that a
Okay.
thing?
And she's like, it kind of looks like almost a speedo almost.
Yeah!
And she's like, I could see. She's like, why do I see Best Genus wearing this? And I was like, no.
Because he would.
I was like, he would just because it's made out of fucking jeans.
Oh no, so the thing is, okay, I was in Texas, right? I was in Texas visiting Dash's fam. It's great. It really is. Well, I'm hanging out for the evening with his cousin and his cousin's best friend. And, you know, these are lovely women. They're lovely, great places. One of the places they decide after we go to a cantina to have a couple margaritas, where they decide that we should go after this moment, is a sex shop.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
great.
So I'm like, fine. This is great. So we go in there. Oh, this is ugly.
Oh, it's huge. Have you not seen this one before?
I have not.
Oh, yeah, you can find it at a lower rate too. This is fucking massive.
He's huge.
I'm trying to find that
More
video.
places for me to zip zoom. But anyway, so we're there, and I'm looking around, you know, because that's what you do at these said places. And there, I go to the lingerie section. Most of these are items I could never hope to wear. The one size fits all is a lie. So the thing is, I'm going over and I see a, like, because it's a Texas. It's a cowgirl / naughty cowgirl, you know, themed section of the store. I'm like,
Sugar.
Huh?
Before you continue, I don't feel it's safe for you to see this on stream.
No, it doesn't. I'm not going to, go any further with details or whatnot. It's just over on that section. Over in that section with the, like, rhinestone cowgirl hats and, you know, the plaid shirts that only cover your nipples. That over there was the jong, and it had a bright pink sign around it. Like, around the hanger. The peg, where they all were. It said hot item. I was like, it's a meme, that doesn't make it good.
I don't know why I'm on a mission to find this video, because I need to find it to show you.
Oh, that your heels?
Yes, that's my heel.
Damn!
I don't like that this thing has a giant bulbous sack on its tail.
I thought you were gonna say Bulbasaur type thing. And I was like, excuse me?
Bulbasaur. No. Okay, knowing it's not a sack of something, it's just a giant mud ball makes it better. Because it looks like it inflated from its tail, not that it, like, just picked one up. Yeah. Oh, I've never seen the Muddy Noodle.
You never seen
Oh,
the
he's-
what?
The Muddy Noodle.
Oh, yeah. You can fight this at lower rates, especially if you're doing the Ooh, shinies. If you're doing like village hunts, I think you can find that one there too. But yeah, Muddy Noodle.
I've never
Muddy
seen.
Noodle.
I think I didn't do the muddy noodle in lower rank.
I mean that's fine. There like we didn't do the Gras Harag either.
That's true. Yeah. Because the first time I fought that, I was like, "You ugly."
Yeah, no. You could just outright skip some monsters. Dash over here doing good work.
Come on.
I should have sharpened.
Your hair is long and nappy. You ain't got no pappy. Sakes, you is an ugly child.
Also, Sugar, speaking of Omega 2 and
Oh, hi.
speaking of MHA, apparently Netflix is actually doing a real life edit of it.
Oh,
MHA.
okay. Get off it now, I guess.
They're doing a live action
They're
movie.
doing a live action movie?
Yeah, a movie.
I mean, they're doing the same thing with One Piece, I think.
It's it's actually real because I think it was a director from one of the he directed one of I'm blanking out on the anime name, but he directed some anime movies in real life too, and I guess it's actually gonna happen. But everybody's like, oh, it better not be on Netflix because Netflix might ruin it.
Well, Netflix does some good stuff too. Like, there was the Full Metal Alchemist one they did, which I heard was fairly decent.
Mm-hmm.
Hard to do anime live action justice.
It really is, because, you know, anime can go over the top, whereas in real life, you have limitations.
Yeah. See, but what's funny is that everybody started making memes of it, and one guy made a meme and was like, "Oh yeah, I heard that they're gonna get The Rock to play All Might," and I was like, "Oh
my gosh,
that would be amazing."
Honestly, I was like, please, if someone sees, like, if the director sees this meme, I really want them to freaking pick The Rock as All Might.
Please pick The Rock as All Might. It's what the fans want.
Mm-hmm. Plus, in my opinion, it would make sense. It makes sense.
I mean, yeah.
Where is this video? I don't see it here.
Hi,
Please, can I take it
kitty.
down?
Who's my
I was
sweet
gonna say,
baby
you sure they
kitty?
didn't take it down?
No, like, it's like barely. I recently liked it, like literally over the weekend. Just need to go through my legs very slowly.
Where are you going? Not very far. According to Jay, they can't hear Lizzie and Vega.
What?
Oh. Cool, we died lit.
Cool, we died lit.
I finally death welcomed me.
Alt tab.
Alt tab sure can.
I'm just gonna sit
Oh, maybe
here.
not. Alt tab back. Alt tab back. What? Predict in a moment.
Oh.
You're being attacked.
Oh yeah, there's a soapy noodle.
Oh shit.
Excuse me, coming through.
You're being hit so that's sleeping noodles.
Yeah.
Can anybody guess what the other monster on the map is? I bet I can. It's fighting Ludroth.
We'll fix you guys with the sound here in a moment. I'm guessing the power outage reset some of her sound system settings.
Probably.
Okay.
Terribly sorry guys, we will be back with hearing Vega and Lizzie and a Mo. Thank you Jay for letting us know.
I mean, we're not.
No, we're
quite.
not. We're dead.
Oh, could you quit knocking me in the mud?
What's worse is that that's actually painful mud.
Yeah.
I thought Sugar was gonna say, "Can you quit being dead?"
Oh, I'm gonna die.
I'm fainted.
Doggo insurance kicked in.
Yep. So hopefully one of ours did not count. Or did you not die?
I didn't die, I just thought I was.
Okay.
I'm in danger.
Timing on the stun.
I kept getting knocked around by mud.
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 Mudkip!
Oh, but they also another good person that can play a character that I agree with this person is that they can
Hi,
see
honey, what's up?
they can see Ryan Reynolds playing twice, and I'm like, yes. I was
Ryan
like,
Reynolds
please.
could play twice.
I was
But,
just saying hi.
Please.
but I don't know if they do the movie, I don't know if the League of Villains will be involved.
That is true. Oh, I found it!
Oh, awesome. Send it to where I can see that.
I'm gonna send it in the watch chat.
Yeah.
Oh, Sonic Unthreadable.
It is might be the best thing this person felt. I'm sure.
Oh, it's falling over.
Oh, it's very personal. It made me faint.
I didn't realize it was asleep. I'm glad you were very tickled pink about this video.
What happened?
Alright, erect your walls all you want. Guess what? You're gonna die. Oh, we can capture it. I has a trap. Hi.
Big,
I trapped it. Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Huh?
They can now
Alt
fix
tab.
our dead issue.
Okay,
Oh,
so
they
you
fixed it?
download your headset for everything right now?
I think besides like my stuff over there. Like my sound alerts.
We'll find out here in just a moment then. Can you
do
hear
we
them?
need-
Yeah.
What? Huh?
Okay, now we'll pull this back up. I want to make sure she can still hear you.
Oh.
There's the mic. Should be going through my headset. It's not. My headset sound's not being picked up.
Okay, so yeah, it's defaulted.
Crap.
Eat. Hey, I see your bar move.
My bar
What we'll
moved?
want to do is we'll want to go back to this. We'll want to switch this
That
back
sounds
to
wrong
You
out
always
of
play this with your headset,
context.
right?
Oh,
Yeah.
I've got a bar for you to move anyway.
No.
Oh. Well.
Yeah, I still see them moving. Now the thing
This
I
is
don't see your
not how
game
I
moving
wanted to come back.
because your game's not picking up either.
Well, you're not in my game. It's not making any
Oh, is it
sound
not
right
like
now.
sounding on?
Yep.
So,
This
Lizzie,
is not how I wanted to come back.
you should
Nothing.
know that this is just how it is. This is how
Oh,
we
that's
are.
because it's going through my headset too.
I don't like
Oh,
this.
we're combined right now. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you mean you don't like this?
I'm uncomfortable.
I'm sorry for making you uncomfortable.
Golden
Are
Almudron
you
Orb.
really though?
Yes.
No, you're not.
Prove me wrong.
I can't because I suck at proving people wrong.
I don't like making, like, I make all kinds of, like, comments.
No, I'm saying it as a joke, by the way, too.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry if you can't tell.
I can't tell, but you actually sounded disturbed. You're like, please
Hey, if
no.
you're still listening, can you hear them?
Jay,
Please no.
one of us. One of
One of
us.
us.
I am dead.
The thing that I have heard that almost everything you say can sound serious.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's what it sounded like for her.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just really dead right now. I have no energy.
I mean, it's not necessarily that. I guess
I guess.
No, I guess I just read too much into it. I do that. Speaking of reading too much into it, into something, boy, let me tell you what. I had an interesting conversation yesterday.
Oh.
So I frequent a church mainly to, you know, set myself in my to remind myself of the morals that I set myself. So the elders of the church like to have meetings with people from time to time, and they seem to think that I'm straying from my way. You know, because
Way of what? Way of what though?
Well, the Christian. And so, like, they're just they think that I'm
Wait,
walking.
is this the same like group of people that try to be like, oh yeah, we'll help you fix your sleep schedule?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're just like, well, for starters, you know, one of those, like, I go to a sleep doctor and you can change your circadian rhythm, and I'm like, okay,
No.
awesome, I guess. Ooh, it's a T-Rex. And then they're just like, and then I mentioned how, like, there are people I like to do stuff with, and how I do stuff with like y'all and stuff like that, and basically the way they were talking, they wanted me to, if I was going to continue streaming, change it to the morning, and basically potentially stop hanging out with Starbucks because they're like, you need to go to Wednesday service and stuff like that. I'm thinking to myself, you're basically
Wait,
telling
stop
me
hanging out with who?
Starbucks.
Oh,
And she
why?
doesn't want to go to church and stuff like that. So they're basically making it sound like I need to change my sleep schedule and stop hanging out with the people I'm currently hanging out with. And I'm like, all right. I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, this is a bit problematic. I don't like this.
No.
I mean, I'm sorry, but they sound a bit too controlling.
Yeah.
They would hate me so much.
Oh
They
yeah,
would.
no. If they
Oh, they would hate me too.
Oh, same here.
Wait, how Christian are
person-
they? Like are they like the super strong believers kinds, or not that kind?
No, they're firm in their beliefs.
Oh yeah, then they would hate me.
Yeah.
See, I'm the person who likes to question things, not in a mean way or not to be the a-hole, but just likes to ask questions to learn. And so I'm the person who questioned my first girlfriend's Methodist father preacher. He was a preacher. Because he swore up and down that the Catholics were wrong, and yet in their creed, before they eat the host, they say we believe in the Holy Catholic Church. And so I did it outside of the sermons. I'm not that big of a jerk. So if you believe in the Holy Catholic Church for your creed, right? Well, yeah, that's part of our creed. But you say they're wrong. Well, yeah, they're wrong because Methodists are right. But if you believe in the Catholic Church, by association, your church is wrong as well, is it not?
Yeah. A fine example that I have issues with a lot of churches is that
It again. Saw on that saw on the news.
Okay, just
They served out a severe tornado, T-storm watch for us.
a T-storm's thunderstorm. It's fine.
I'm gonna take the extra
Yeah.
one of these.
Oh, I got a word. I was like, I just heard the child say tornado, and I was like, oh no.
That's fine.
And we're gonna get hit again by the thing. So
Okay, we'll be fine.
Yep, we'll be fine.
It's just a storm.
no, but can I stay over there?
is he trying to stay up late?
Yeah.
But
Can I stay a little bit later tonight?
Why?
About if the power goes out, should help.
You won't need to help! If
There's
the
no-
power goes out, the power goes out!
There's
nothing
nothing
you
you
can
do.
Sugar's like, we go to bed.
I appreciate you offering.
No one. And that you want there would be anything you could help with.
Honey, it's fine. We're all gonna be okay.
Is he a warrior
No.
or is he just trying to be manipulative?
I think it's a little of both.
Yeah.
Really, there's nothing you could provide of service if the power goes out. If the power goes out, we always look at on.
I mean, you guys can just go to bed.
And the answer is still no. You got to stay up till almost 4 in the morning yesterday, young man. You don't need to stay up till that late tonight. I'm an adult.
So you were saying Vega?
Yes.
So like one of the big things I don't like about most churches, this one's partially, this one's also part of there. I didn't realize how bad they were until recently, but a lot of churches are hypocritical, and not only that, but preach
Oh wait,
not
really
nice
quick.
things. Like,
Really quick before you continue. Again, I'm saying this, to protect Sugar and everybody in the stream. We are not judging anybody's
oh yeah, no,
beliefs.
we're not.
Okay,
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah,
we're
no.
not being judgmental or anything. We're just saying our opinions. Okay.
Yeah, like this is
That's-
just what I've seen to the
Watch
few
us out,
places I've been
please,
to,
buddy.
and it's my
It's
own
fun.
opinion.
I'm
Oh my word, this controller. And it, like Lizzie said, it's my own opinion, so don't hate me.
Or don't hate anybody that gives their opinions on this stream, please.
Fair opinion.
Oh, this is a nice big boy too.
I am down in a gully. I will be there as soon as I can.
But like I went to one of the services, and so Christians are supposed to care about other people. But the thing is like they're like, oh yeah, we care, and then they start talking about like they get really upset and like hateful about like various like hot button topics, and you can assume what I'm talking about. One example is like what month this is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
No,
I'm
which is why I said, oh, your church will probably hate me.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. They probably would, but I think it's stupid. Especially since our rhetoric, the rhetoric is you're supposed to actually care, and to a certain extent, like be like this is what this, but like at the same time, there's nothing that really is said. Like saying like this is something that shouldn't be had or done. It's what they just assume.
Also, can I say I'm sorry. I don't mean to judge anybody that believes in this, but I hate the people that say, oh, it's just a sickness, when in fact it's not really a sickness.
It's not.
Like they say it's like a disease, and I'm like, how is it a disease? It is something that a person
Ooh, terrifying.
feels. I suck at words, but I suck at describing this. But it's not a sickness, okay? That's all I could say. I hate that people in this belief say it's a sickness.
It's not. But
Like we could cure it out you. No, you can't, because it's not a sickness. It's nothing like that.
But I just find it funny that they're like, ooh, poison toad. Like they can get so like visibly upset and like I want to say almost hurtful while they're up there, and I'm like, this is not how we're supposed to be behaving, like at all. Like I don't know what y'all like have been smoking, but this is wrong. I'm moving before I get poisoned. There's a poison cloud in there, by the way. And so I just find it humorous because, like I didn't realize that they were that bad until recently. Yeah, and I'm just like, and so I'm starting to feel a little uncomfortable there.
Yeah, of all places, a church should not make you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Well, like again, most churches have always made me feel uncomfortable because,
Yeah,
like you could go there, and then like at first it seems fine, but then you stay there long enough, and then you see like some of the stuff that you don't normally see, and like I'm starting to get those vibes now, and I'm just like, I thought this was a good place, and it's not.
it's not. You've proven me wrong.
Yeah. So like, yeah, that's yeah.
That's that. Yeah.
Because like a fine example is it's like I believe at one point in time, like like they even say in, I want to say some of the text, that you're supposed to like follow the government because they're the government of the people. And yet they're outright like speaking like, oh yeah, you know, the government's allowing this, that, and the other. And, you know,
Howie.
we shit, T-Rex sucks. And it's just like, it goes against our thing. And I'm like, but it plainly says in one of the things that you're supposed to follow the government.
Well, see, like I tell a lot of people when they're questioning what my religion is, I forget the name of it. I always forget the name of it. But my religion is a mixture of religions because I enjoy to study them. I believe they all have some truth to them. And so,
I'm right there with you, Dash.
Oh, me too.
it's just because of that I've had some questions for groups that they don't like. So I mean, probably my favorite Catholic church I've ever been to, for example, was actually one I was a youth minister at. And it's funny because the pastor or father or whatever they're called in Catholic view, he would ride to church on a motorcycle in leathers. He was
Really?
the most he was the most down-to-earth, real preacher, father, whatever that I'd ever been around. And so I respected him, I respected what he said.
Catholic is priest.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
priest.
Okay.
Father works as well.
Yeah, so like I actually respect what he said and stuff because what priest have you ever seen ride into church on a motorcycle on a hog in leathers?
None.
None. Honestly.
So that's what I was, and also when he was over, he went to visit Iraq during the war, and one of the soldiers cussed because a mine went off near their tank, and he looked at them straight and said, "Do you really think the Lord, who is supposed to be an all-loving Father, would be upset at you for swearing when a bomb just went off within like
Exactly.
a couple of feet from you?"
Yeah, the big man upstairs has bigger problems to worry about than you saying a swear word.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. So yeah. So like that was my day yesterday.
Jump down to get bit. Nice. I'm in midair. It's like nom nom.
Nom 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 nom.
Well, I'm sorry you have to go through that, but all I can say is I don't like how controlling they sound in real life.
Oh yeah, no,
they
they're
sound over your
they're
life,
they're a lot
nigga.
more controlling than I want. I still plan on going on like Sunday evenings, but it's just like like listen to various things that I feel like I should listen to, but at the same time I'm just like, yeah, I don't.
And it's like
Yeah,
they
no.
care that you're just there at all. Like, I mean, come on.
Yeah, like, I'll admit one of them actually is just like, oh, the fact that you actually, because, like, I'll admit I haven't come over the last couple of Sundays. Like, you showed up, it's like, that's fantastic. But the other ones didn't seem to care about that fact, and I'm just like, alright, cool. Wait, sometimes controlling the salt, bro? No, they're not controlling the salt, bro. They tried to, and I said no. I really need to get a different weapon. This weapon is not conducive.
Working.
Well, it's a fire weapon.
Diablo!
Diablo!
Wait, there's a Diablo?
It didn't stick around.
Oh, okay. Has Sugar seen a Diablo?
I have seen a Diablo.
We all
Okay.
make fun of it because of the Monster Hunter movie that we haven't seen yet.
Diablo!
Who, I'ma throw hands? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It was just me venting about the weird vibes I feel I'm getting.
Crap.
What?
Nothing.
What'd you do?
Nothing. I actually did a mistake on one of my art pieces. But I fixed it.
Not mine, but someone's getting someone's getting their hands cut off and thrown.
Yeah.
Dash. Does Tigrex still offer free meal on their armor set?
I think so. If they had on the lower armor, then they definitely have it on the higher armor. It was some additional stuff.
I don't know about the lower armor. I need mine for gaming low. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, I'm gonna leave. I'm literally doing no damage here.
Oh, by the way, Vega.
Yo.
Other multiplayer game that if you haven't heard about it, we should definitely look into because they're going full release here soon. Grounded.
Oh yeah, no, I've heard about it. I haven't played it. Like, like the few people I know about, never really offered an invitation for me to play with them, so I just didn't.
Aw.
I played it off and on with the Xbox Pass for a bit, but I stopped messing with it because it was still early alpha.
Uh huh.
But they announced at the Xbox gaming stream that they are going to be doing full release this year with the full story and everything.
Oh, that's awesome. Cause it's like basically Ark, but bugs.
But Honey, I Shrunk the Kids combined,
But
yeah. Honey, I
bugs.
Shrunk the Kids meets Ark.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, we gotta move in and are getting Oh, we got moved in and are getting settled. Might run a one shot one day here. Once we're settled. Awesome. Good to know. Hit me up, bro, Chacho Lino. I've made up words.
You did. That's fine.
You did.
I,
You tried.
when you try your best, but you don't succeed. What
Where
is
have
it?
I heard that song before?
Probably.
Hello, where are you?
I've heard that song before. Where have I heard it?
Hey, Dash.
Yes.
You know that, Almudron that we just fought?
Yep.
Wasn't a crown.
It wasn't?
Wasn't it?
No. Yeah, fire does absolutely no damage to it. Lightning. I want lightning. Alright, cool.
The tiger just annoying. It's the freaking cat of the dragons.
Which one?
I don't know. I thought
It's
you
the freaking cat of the wyverns.
Are you kidding? Because I would figure that, Nargacuga was the kitty.
So I picture jumping into some cats.
Wait, who did he say was the cat?
The Tigrex.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why, but it is.
Because yeah, Nargacuga looks more like it's sugar, but I feel like Tigrex is more attitude-wise a cat.
Damn, that shot me well across the map. Pick up some mite seeds. By the way, Sugar, if you haven't already, you should start looking into mite seeds and adamantite seeds.
Okay.
You can then use them to make armor, skin, and demon drug in order to, basically boost your attack and defense.
Sweet.
Yeah. Thanks for the support. Hello, flying snakes.
Flying snakes?
Flying snakes!
Yeah.
What is that noise? What is that noise?
What noise?
I don't know, it just sounds like a I don't want to say a chime, but, you know, it sounds like something's going on.
Was it going? Woo, woo?
No, it might have.
Was
I
it
don't
in
know.
game? Was it in game or?
Yeah, it was in game.
Oh, okay.
And
Probably
one
like
of the cats
crap.
was hunting the healing horn.
I wasn't close enough for it.
Oh, we had no earplugs.
Oh, there we go. I'm actually doing double digits. That's right, I can block a roar.
Which is good for Tigers because its roar, if you remember, its roar actually does damage.
Yes, it does.
Also, Sugar, if you have no plans
Oh.
tomorrow, I'm free to roleplay because I don't work until Thursday.
Okay.
I have nothing to do tomorrow until Thursday.
We are taking the cats to the vet tomorrow to have their eyes looked at.
Are they okay?
Remember how I mentioned that we thought that, Echo had some allergies and his eyes were weepy? Well, he was getting better.
Was I here for that? I don't remember if I was there when you said that. But go on. Go on.
But we thought that they might be allergic to the litter we had, so we switched the litter back. And things seemed to start clearing up. Well, today, so it's about 4 to 5 days since it started. words. They are hard.
And it's getting worse.
It's not necessarily getting worse. It's just today, Echo, who was the one who started with, was getting. He's been kind of a little bit on the lethargic side. Like, he's still been interested in some things to do. Like, he's still eating. He's still drinking water. He's still using the litter pan, which are the most important things. It means it's nothing serious or severe. But now Radar has a weepy eye too.
Oh no.
Cat pink eye.
It might be. So the thing is that if that's the case, then we need to get them some eye drops. But so I called the vet today, and the tech who I was on the phone with said, as long as they're eating, drinking water, using the restroom, I'm sure it's fine. But you should have them come in and get looked at just in case. So because they're supposed to be scheduled for their next round of vaccines on the 20th, and as she said, if they do have something wrong with them that needs treated, like an antibiotic, even if it's just eye drops, the vet will want to hold off until that prescription's done before they get their vaccines. Because they are just babies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, honey, just one more episode. I know, at the end of that episode.
He wants to stay up so bad.
I know, he does.
At the end of this episode that you're watching right now. Oh yeah, I'm aware.
Oh, God.
I kept trying to get the tail, but it just wasn't working.
I'm sorry.
I haven't drawn my OC. I haven't drawn this OC in a couple of weeks.
I haven't made my OC, so we're good.
I'm redrawing I'm doing a ship art of my Demon Slayer OC.
I've thought a little bit about
with my boy
about Sunder, but I just don't know. Like coming.
Oh,
up
you
with...
never told me its name.
Oh, he doesn't have a name yet. All I know is that he's got his ability is Sunder, which basically I'm putting it down to if he touches something and puts puts thought into it, he basically cleaves the item. So he has to.
What do you mean by clean?
Cleaves, cuts.
Cleaves.
Oh, cleaves. Discord botched you and sounded like you said it clean, and I was like, "What do you mean by clean?"
Cleaning it of life. Cleaning it in clean.
So
Starting it over.
Do you remember the fight scene between Todoroki and Deku? At the very end, where they decided to blow up the damn arena, how everything's split into squares?
Mm-hmm.
That's basically what my guy does.
Ooh.
He doesn't. He doesn't obviously do it. I mean, if you give him the time and the energy, he can do it on a large scale. But if he goes up to you and touches you, all of a sudden he can make your clothes fall off.
Okay.
So,
yeah, you probably not want to share that and not want to share that to that side of the fandom.
No. So, he wouldn't, I'm gonna make him somewhat, to the point where he doesn't, want to make people's clothes fall off. But, let's say you're having somebody like Bakugo who can store nitroglycerin in those gauntlets. So he could go up to it, and if he puts enough thought and energy into it, depending on how complex the item is, he can then proceed to, cut it off. Make it cut into pieces to where it's useless.
Mm.
So he's really good for taking out people's equipment. Or if he's a villain, bringing down buildings. But that requires a lot of thought and effort.
Oh. That's interesting.
Yeah! I'm just I don't know how I'm going to implement this. I'm wait, he can... It's almost like taking a sharp knife and cutting off somebody's, safety harness. Just think like that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, can confirm, Voltage is no longer my favorite Mountain Dew.
What?
I said, can confirm, Voltage is no longer my favorite Mountain Dew.
Why?
Because the stupid Mountain Dew Spark is so damn good. I like the raspberry lemonade they've gotten. It's so good.
I haven't had like Mountain Dew in like years.
Oh, I drink Mountain Dew like it's water.
That's bad.
Well,
Okay.
I have to
No,
go
not to
sleep
judge.
because just in
Work.
case we don't actually have a power outage overnight, I need to go to sleep in case I have work in the morning.
No,
Okay,
Dash,
good
you
night,
can't
Dash.
leave me. Stay up all night. Good night,
Yeah, you see.
Dash. What'd you say?
You're a sim.
I'm
Oh,
a
wait,
shrimp.
no.
I'm a shrimp.
I meant that word.
It's fine.
That's the word I meant.
I'm sure it'll be okay.
Anyways, no.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Urgent request can wait till later. Do.
Oh, you have the urgent request?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't. So.
That's perfectly fine. I did some stuff with Jay last time we played together.
Well, I mean, we could probably do them.
Oh. Oh no. Oh, okay.
Do you want to keep doing your rank 7s, or do you want to do, because there's a boy variant of the layered armor I'm wearing.
I mean, we can do whatever the hell you want. I'm here.
I'm here. I'm chilling.
I'm quagging,
Oh, we
man.
Or we could just do an expedition and just go around hunting shit. There's no time limit.
We could.
And no death penalty.
That's true. There is an item limit that we could have, but other than that, yeah.
It's up to you, whatever you want to do.
No,
I'm
it's whatever you want to do.
just quagging, because you still gotta get all. You gotta. I guess we should just do your high ranks.
I got 3 more. Yeah, 3 more I gotta do. So, oh, these are awful. Grossrag, Magnamalo, Diablos, or fuck the Rojang.
I was just about to do that one.
What? The Rojang?
Rosang.
I mean, we can do it.
No, it's up to you. I don't.
Throwing it up there.
I don't care.
Fuck. What is a Rojang weak to?
I wonder if I could paralyze the Rosang.
No, I don't think you can either.
I don't know. I've paralyzed the electric thingies before.
I mean, yeah. I need to pull something that's not electric item though. Don't need the electric chat because that probably won't work against it. Fucking ice. Let's go.
Fucking ice.
Don't know if that's gonna do damage, but you know what? We're gonna try. Best nut.
Best nut.
I get that every time.
Ah, hell.
What?
Oh, my arm.
Somehow I got all of them. Damn. I didn't even use a ticket.
I didn't get all of them. Disappointing. Jay's at work, right?
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate. Oh wait, nope. There we go. This is gonna be awful.
Yeah.
Have you fought one of these before?
No.
Oh, we're in for a treat.
At a distant flight, there walks a dark beast, a great ball of fire.
That's an understatement.
God, I do not like how I haven't dropped this OC in a while.
Will only succeed at igniting its rage.
The angriest monkey.
For it's the top player, and the world is its stage.
It's fucking Goku when he went monkey form.
I'm not looking forward to this.
You're the one that
Return to
wanted to do
monkey.
this.
Return to monkey.
Return to monkey.
Oh.
This is the one you thought about queuing up. This can only end in tears. Alright, let's go.
Yeah.
What other monster is on this map that I have not discovered?
There's 2 on this map I haven't discovered.
You're saying one of them's a Rojang. What's the other one?
It takes 2 and a 1 space juice.
Oh shit! Run away! Run away! No, 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 no!
You know that?
Huh?
Fucking B-42 bomber!
What are you talking about?
So there is a monster called a basil geese, or I like to call it bagel goose.
Yeah.
Bagel.
Yeah, it's 1 space juice.
It is also known as a B-42 bomber because it has a bunch of scales on its neck, and it likes to fly up in the air and just drop them on the ground, and they fucking explode.
Oh! Okay, I have yet to meet this.
It's on
Feature?
it's on the left, and we're not going that way because I don't think we're equipped to fight that thing.
Vega's like, yeah, no. Okay, bye.
We already have to deal with Monkey.
We have to deal with monkey.
Don't mind me, I'm just... You good?
You're fine. We should probably get as many bird kisses as we possibly can before
Yep.
fighting this thing.
That's what I'm looking for.
Why?
Why what?
Why do I do this to myself?
What'd you do?
I'm drawing on the wrong layer.
Oh. Are you using your tablet?
No, my tablet's currently charging.
Have you used your tablet?
Yes, I have.
Good.
I've been playing Skullgirls only.
I mean, as long as you're using the damn thing, that's all I care about.
Fucking damn it, I want to kill myself.
Why?
I draw the wrong layer.
Oh, you're all the way up there.
What? Hi. Yeah, there was a mine spot that I didn't know was there, so I decided to go say hi to it. And by say hi, I mean go and, pillage it. Hello, bird kisses. Wait. Monkey... Not this way. Not this way. This way.
Play some time for this. Okay, I did it.
The fish scared me.
Fish! Ah! Fish!
Okay.
My only weakness.
Fish. Okay, I did not draw that on the wrong light. Alright, cool. Now let's move on to the right one. You could draw
So-
all that shit all over again.
I will say, I don't know if I want to make my my hero see if he can do it to like dead objects as well. Like, you know, like if you wanted to make sashimi for fish, he could just like peel the skin off and stuff like that. Or if I just want to leave it in inanimate objects.
Do whatever
Honestly,
you
it's all
wanna
up
do.
to you. Yeah,
I'm
you
monkey.
have full creativity.
Hi, monkey.
I'm upset. Alright, I'm at least doing 24 damage. I want to ow. That was almost half my health.
You want to owl?
I want to ow.
Also, Sugar, I might change Misaki's stalker quirk.
Oh,
I might change it to like him having kind of like a siren type of quirk.
Drink.
Ugh. I need to stretch. Ooh, that felt good.
you're not a nice monkey.
No. Oh, no, 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 no!
Oh,
Oh, I have free meal? The fuck was that? Oh, it's angry.
And an angry monkey.
You have no idea.
Oh crap!
The
much.
tail is a weak point, by the way.
I want you to know I'm glad I'm back here a lot.
I don't know why his arms are steaming. That's a gimmick thing, apparently. Yeah, he hurts. Especially when he's raging.
Oh, yeah, there I went. Wow.
What, just the monkey?
Yeah. He's, bad news bears.
Oh, yeah, I'm dead.
Wow.
Oh, nope, apparently not. Close, though.
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
There you went.
And now he's dead.
Yeah, in Monster Hunter World, it only took me like 2 or 3 attempts, but it takes a lot of people many attempts. Like, you have to almost get optimized gear for this bullshit.
For the bullshit that is Rojang.
Yeah. As you can see, Rojang is not fun. I mean, it's fun because it's a challenge, but it's annoying because he hits like a truck and he's tiny.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I was about to say, he's not very big.
No. But I mean, he doesn't have a very large mouth, but his laser beam is bigger than he is.
Put away your weapon.
Oh, what?
I don't know why my brain's taking everything out of context, but it is.
I mean,
So it's great.
nothing wrong with, you know, going out of context for a little while.
No, I hate it.
You hate
It does it at the wrong time. So it does it like when I'm working on one brain cell and I'm just like, well, I know what that brain cell's doing.
I mean, look, man. Sometimes you just got to. You're welcome.
I wish my last brain cell was like the smartest one, but it's not.
It's not the smartest brain cell.
No.
It's the
never is.
opposite. It's the no. It's not the dumbest one either. My last brain cell always that one in question.
More thunder.
Right, I need to download that awful game.
What game?
The massive game that is Ark.
Yes, did you get it?
No. I will so I can play with y'all, but I'm not happy with the fact that it's going to eat up the rest of my
hard drive?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's so stupidly big.
I don't know why I'm eating when I know I'm about to die. Where are you, Sugar?
I'm right here.
Hey, don't move. Oh.
Get ready for the pain train.
Alright, now move. Let's go. Wait, where'd it go? Bastard! Get back here!
What happened?
It moved.
Well, yeah, but why weren't we moving?
Oh, I put demon powder and armor powder on us, so we have better defense and armor. I mean, better defense and attack. Remember those seeds I was talking about?
Yeah.
You can turn them into personal drinks, and then you can also turn those. You can also turn them into powder to use on everybody.
Oh,
Hi, I would like to touch you.
Ow. I'm just gonna not say anything for the sake of my last brain cell.
Hey man, sometimes you just gotta touch.
No. No. Tiny Angie
I hate
Monkey,
that
no.
thing is not helping, it's just making it worse.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Ow.
Oh!
Else.
I know. I'm really good at that. Oh, you paralyzed the monkey!
I hate how you're teaming up with that one brain cell of mine that's in question.
I'm really good at just taking on.
Oh, he's Angie.
Yep. I'm really good at taking comments and just messing, like, just doing that kind of stuff. I do it all the time at work.
I wonder how your coworkers take it. I'm really curious.
No, yeah, no, they're like, really? And I'm like, yeah. There was at one point in time, recently.
I really want you to say, oh yeah, I said that to a customer once.
I mean, have I said something like that to a decimal? It's probably not.
that you remember.
But I've made a mistake. But there was one time I was with my coworkers, and like they're just like, oh hi. We were talking about something. I'm like, do you know what I could go for? And they're like, what? I'm like some thick cut bacon just wrapped around the sausage. And they're like, what? And like they said, you said that so sensually, and I'm like, yeah, I know.
Here it comes.
Oh wow. Oh wow. How about we?
Oh, well, I'm screwed. I'm already bouncing. Hi, Rathian. Please do something. Please do something, Rathian. Touch the beast, Rathian! I didn't want to ride you, but I guess I will. Where's the wall? You know what? That counts.
No problem.
Alright, cool. Let's go, Rathian.
I'm out of the way.
Gonna be good. Brace yourself.
I would appreciate it if I could. Ah! Oh my, that ate up.
That ate up so much for what?
Bar. I would appreciate it if you got up and actually did something.
And
Cool.
stay down.
I'm just gonna pick up all these parts. Hey, look, it's got the gold pelt, the Rajang Fang. Awesome. Sugar, are you attacking the wrong one?
I went from one to the other with my buzzsaw.
That's amazing.
If two monsters are close enough together, I will just chain them.
Ow. Alright, so we're doing okay. Ow.
Why did I decide to give her this kind of braid?
Start begging for mercy.
I have to sharpen because I'm bouncing on yellow. Oh!
Here it comes. Thanks, buddy.
Did you guys see that Alex first did
Move somewhere else.
a cover? We'll Meet Again in the characters he voiced in from Gravity Falls. He posted on his Twitter.
No?
Nope.
If you hadn't said Gravity Falls, had no idea who the hell you were talking about. I think it's this way, Sugar. I was starting to go the wrong way.
Okay, I'm following you because I can't see my map and in more than normal. Yeah.
Is it up?
Is it already hitting you that bad, Sugar?
Oh, it's been for a while now.
I can't tell if it's up or down.
Well, we'll find out one way now, won't we?
It's up. I mean,
It's as high as I am.
yep.
It's as high as a kite.
That is a cutterfly. I think that's a cutterfly. Fucking. Oh wow! It made Beast fall out of the sky. Please don't touch me!
No!
Don't touch the arms. The arms will make you bounce automatically. Ow! Oh, I didn't get hit. Perfect. Okay. Oh, he's no longer Angry Man.
He's just regular brown monkey.
Hope you're ready.
I missed. How did I miss that badly? Why'd you move?
There we go.
Because he's trying to get me. Oh, now he's after you again.
Is he?
Or he might have been after one of the pets.
Ah!
We'll just wait here. Back around.
If we kill this thing, I'll be impressed. saying we're bad. This is just awful.
I'm retreating for a second to sharpen.
Yup, do what you need to.
And to drink a potion. And eat some meat.
What kind of meat?
You know.
Dude.
Are we juice and dash now?
You went to bed.
Of course, Vega had to go there.
No, what's it called? It's actually like we were talking about. I was playing Monster Hunter, and there's this thing called dash juice, and we were talking. So like it was just like, oh yeah, you know, just juice and dash over here, and it just hasn't left my stream. You know, just juice and dash.
Just juice and dash.
Oh, that's perfect. That's amazing.
Yep. Oh, look, it's Mega Piss now.
Oh, that's a
If
name.
there's a more pissed form?
So, alright, so it becomes somewhat enraged when it's yellow, right?
Yeah.
Alright, notice how its arms are glowing red and steaming?
Yeah.
It's Mega Piss. You can't hit those arms now. You automatically bounce off of them.
Gotcha. No. No. Absolutely not.
Sugar, your life makes me question things. Oh, I'm so glad I healed you. Or you healed yourself. I pulled out a lot. I pulled out a heal in order to help.
Okay.
Ow.
Oh! Now you need to heal.
Yup, that's what I'm doing. Goodbye! No, I said goodbye!
Notice me!
You paralyzed it again. Perfect. I'm okay with this.
Yeah, it can run for a minute.
I need to share.
Let us get our bearings.
Yep. We're actually doing somewhat alright, other than the first two fates.
Happening right back to back. I swear, it's just us getting used to not having Dash and his amazing healing horn.
Oh, absolutely.
We don't realize, oh, that's right, we must maintain ourselves. We don't have someone to look after our life for us.
I think it's underground, because unless it's in that lava. Turn it back around.
For your hugs?
What?
Okay, honey. I know you don't want to go to sleep, but you have to. You are a growing young man.
You sleep on the power goes out.
Why? You won't notice if you're asleep. You'll wake up and be like, hey, guess what? The power went out again. You'll be like, what? And we'll be like, yeah, but you slept through it. So you didn't even need to know.
It's
It's
okay.
fine. So I love you.
Love you.
Everyone loves you
Good
too.
night, child.
Ooh. There's some big thunder boomers. Eee!
Eee! Although I have to admit, if your power goes out again, you might as well just not try to stream again.
Oh, yeah.
Play it safe.
Oh no, there's not playing it safe. It's just like, oh my word, I'm dead.
Oh, no.
I got wombo comboed.
You did.
It was like, jump down, hit me with his arm, then proceeded to stun me and then just shoot me in the face. I got a beast gem from that. I'm okay.
Huh. But hey, you know, it's whatevs. Also, thank you so much for all those Redeem Emerald. How are you doing, hun?
Emerald
Oh,
redeemed.
hey,
Shit.
Emerald.
Hi, Emerald.
I have water to redeem. I have a sweet sip to redeem.
3 lines of coke to redeem.
Oh my goodness. Nah. Not my drug of choice. Love you.
Man, imagine
just
somebody
gully.
did that on stream. Like,
Oh.
they label it as something else, and, like, they don't have, like, an actual, like, camera showing them doing it. It's like a V2 model. But you just hear them go, like just all of a sudden, it's just like, what just happened?
Oh, you know.
Did you just do a line of coke on stream?
No. And all you just hear is the.
You just go, that's the stuff. And it's just like, I wonder if anybody's actually done that. None of these has, well, there's only, that's got 2 bones. Bone.
No bone.
MC Hammer, let's go. Anyway.
Okay.
So, do we want to attempt that again?
If you want to, I'm just doing my meow scenarios and shit.
Oh, I mean, that's what I was doing. No, not you. Although you have the melding pack. Moonbow.
Sushi fish. They're back. Oh.
She looks so weird yet so cute in this angle, but mostly weird.
I've been waiting for
Meow.
you.
Meow. We're gonna fight a Grosser egg. We can kill a Grosser egg.
I did a Gross Harag on my own, so yeah, we should definitely both be able to do it.
Oh, Vega, did you see the newest episode of Spy Family?
No, I've been watching that with Starbug, so we'll probably watch that on Wednesday when we're done with the cooking stream.
Okay.
Wait, that
Because it is fucking hilarious.
What's it called? Oh, I can imagine, like, it's them kissing, right? Like, that's, like, the whole concept.
They don't actually kiss, right?
Wait. What? So are you behind 2 episodes then?
The English version is behind by an episode, if I remember correctly.
Oh, you're watching the English version. I thought you were watching the dubbed.
Dubbed is
I mean the
English.
sub, my
no,
bad.
we're
The
not
sub.
watching the sub.
Why?
I actually like the voice actors for the English version.
I haven't watched the English version yet.
It is they actually do a good job. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure the Japanese version is good too, but me and Starbug wanted to watch it, but we didn't want to watch the sub. Because we were like eating and stuff like that, so we wanted to be able to pay attention to it while we were doing stuff. And so we've been watching that one, and we've enjoyed it greatly. For those,
So much enjoy.
I thought you were like caught up, but I guess you're still behind
no.
by an episode.
Yup. The episode that we would probably be watching is the one where the brother... It is what happens after the brother is trying to force them to kiss. And we see what goes on after that. We see what goes on after that. Because at the end of the last episode we saw, he was being like, y'all have to kiss! And it's just like, okay. Okay, Pam. Yeah, I love how everyone in that series has a secret.
Oh, I know.
It's okay. I want Twilight and Yor to actually officially get married and have.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
Have the child.
It has
well,
to
like
happen.
no. Like I want them. Like at the end of the series, like shit's going down, and he confesses that he's actually a spy to her, and she confesses that she's actually an assassin, and they're just like, we're perfect for each other, and like just. Like, actually be like, we want this to work. And then Anya's just like, I want parents! And they're just like, yes, you can have parents.
I thought you were gonna say, oh, she just comes out and says, I knew all along.
No.
Yeah, wait, so they don't know?
They don't know she's they don't know. They do not know about each other's path, like what they do for a living. Yor thinks he's a therapist, and he thinks Yor's just Yor. And then the brother to Yor is actually from the secret police, but Yor doesn't know that, while Twilight knows that he's part of the secret police by just asking him various questions. So, and then Anya knows everyone's secret because Anya's a telepath.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's a real clusterfuck.
It is, and it's amazing.
I'm just saying Lloyd's hot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
he is.
Lloyd is absolutely hot. Although yours. I want your. But
I'm not into women. But I can appreciate God did good there.
Oh no, like yours, fantastic. Your qualifies as part of my my type. But
So basically, what you're hearing is you like women who can kill you.
well, it's actually the author has actually come out and stated that of the two, yours stronger than Twilight.
Of course she is.
So like, like he wasn't holding back during like that scene where they were in the castle and stuff like that. Yor was actually thoroughly kicking his ass.
No, and what made it funnier is that she was freaking drunk too.
Yeah, and then her heel broke and she just fell asleep.
And she just falls asleep. Oh, I freaking love Yor. I still need to ask Sarah, but we're still gonna cosplay as that, so I can tell my friend to get her Lloyd cosplay.
You know, you could just message Syrup. I'm sure Syrup is free right now.
No, I know, but I will. I guess I will. Where's she at? There she is.
Simpa, you're back. Yes, Nikki, I'm back. Also, we're doing a cooking stream this Wednesday, Nikki, just so you're aware. We're doing a cooking stream. We're making Hawaiian chicken. But yeah, I'm back. I took a week off because I was just too exhausted from work. And so I literally watched Kitchen Nightmares and played Etrian.
Okay, so we've watched Hell's Kitchen too.
Huh? Yeah, I plan on watching Hell's Kitchen. But I watched Kitchen Nightmares and proceeded to also play Etrian Odyssey Untold 2, which is one of my favorite. Like, it's part of my favorite game series. So, you know, I also plan on buying the entirety of the Mario and Luigi like 3DS games because I want to play them. I haven't played anything. I played up to Dream Team, and then I felt awkward about it, but I want to go back and play it. Because I want to go through. That's one of the few series I want to be like, I want to complete this. Ow, you son of a bitch!
You gross hag.
Gross hag. What's the? Oh, well, never mind. Ignore me. What?
Are you asking what element it is?
With this is ice.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna ask what element your weapon was, and then I remembered.
Paralysis.
I love Gordon Ramsay shows. Good, I'm glad you got some rest. Yeah. Oh, I forgot it did that. Nikki, are you part of my Discord server? How do I... Alright, cool. Well, either let me die or let this monster run away. I missed again. How do I keep missing? And it missed. I was about to die. My left, blah, 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 blah. My left, hit exclamation point Discord without any spaces, and that will give you a link to my Discord. And then just let me know if it doesn't work. I can probably do it right about now. Muna, 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 muna. If I can actually... because, what's it called? I post my schedule. Hey, look! It's the Bagel Goose! Goodbye!
It's the Bagel Goose?
Yeah, the Bagel Goose. It's the Bagel Goose. But I post my schedule on Discord and I make announcements. Like, I made the announcement in my Discord that I was going to be gone. Well, I was going to be gone last week. So, hello? Did my game just crash? Did my computer just crash?
Oh dear.
Oh, can you still hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, cool. Everything just kind of like froze for a split second. Hi. I could always use more T-Grex parts.
Let me show you how it's done. Here it comes. No problem.
You're so cool.
Glad to know somebody thinks I'm cool.
You are cool. We all think you're cool.
It was a joke. Okay, cool,
Oh.
I joined.
Jill.
Although I don't think I'm cool at all.
You are.
You should. You're amazing.
Anyway, I'm not gonna sit here and cause arguments.
Please, no, I don't like arguing. I'm too happy right now, though.
Exactly.
I can't argue on that one question, brain cell.
Please don't. Oh, well, it barely touched me and I died. Alright, cool. Thanks, game. But yeah, that's where I make my announcements usually. Vega, cooler than the other side of the pillow. Thank you, Nikki.
I agree with Nikki.
Yeah.
But, I was saying words. Ooh, Gracie. But that's where I make all my announcements, like if I'm taking a week off, if I'm doing a cooking stream, what's my schedule for this week? And then that's where, like, Sugar and everybody else posts, too. And we don't really talk a lot in there, but, like, there's only, like, 16 people in there, and some of them are in multiple servers that I'm in. So, you know, worst case scenario, just start saying shit. I'm sure somebody will respond. I might respond. I try to respond. But you know me. I work a lot.
At work.
It's okay. I might try to call my job out on a technicality this week.
Oh.
So, yeah. One of the, so I normally work Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, right?
Yes.
Ow. Oh wow, he instantly stunned me the moment I get back. I dodged that barely. Someone is making the schedule for the first time on morning shift. Asked if I can work Thursday, right?
Yeah.
So, the night shift manager made the schedule already for night shift. And then he goes through and implements his schedule for morning shift. I think he erased my night shift schedule for Thursday. And so they're like, oh yeah, you work 10 to 2 on Thursday. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to work 10 to 10 on Thursday.
What?
So, it's just like, if I want to, I can call them out on a technicality and be like, I'm not scheduled. But I don't think I will. It'd be cool if it'd be funny if I did. But I don't wanna, you know, be a dick.
So Vega might work short shift.
No, Vega will probably work long shift, but it's just
On
funny.
Thursday.
Vega should work short shift.
But it's Sugar,
Oh no.
you alright?
No. Sugar.
Am I still up? Guys?
You're
Lizzie?
here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Vega?
Sugar.
Hello, can you hear us?
Hello.
Can you hear us?
Sugar.
Sugar. Sugar.
Oh, no.
Sugar. Sugar. Oh man. Sugar.
Something happened.
Sugar. Lizzie, type to her. Tell her we can
Hello.
still hear her.
Hello, Sugar.
Te-
Can you hear us?
Lizzie, type to her. Like,
Give me a second. Hold on. I'm not on stream.
no, not in stream. In
Sugar.
Discord. At her.
Oh. You just said type. You didn't specify where.
You're right. I didn't specify. That's my fault.
Oh crap.
Let's see how you handle this. Yeah, I'm going after it.
Sugar.
Sugar. Sugar.
I think I'm getting sick. Oh no.
No, you can't get sick, Lizzie.
Oh, she said she can't hear us.
Oh, tell her to leave call and then try to come back.
She did. She already did.
Oh, really? I didn't notice.
Let me tell her to close her Discord and open it back up. Can you check her stream if her stream is working?
I cannot. I have to fight this monster by myself.
Okay. I'll check.
Her stream is probably dead.
I'm checking. Give me a second.
Don't take it personal.
Sugar.
Fuck. No.
Sugar.
Sugar. Sugar.
Sugar. Sugar. Sugar.
Here it comes.
Sugar. Sugar. Hello.
I think it's a lost cause.
No, she's still live on stream.
Oh, she's still live on stream?
Yeah.
Can she be heard?
Keeps leaving and joining Discord, so I can't tell.
Oh.
Yeah, I could hear her on stream, but she can't hear us.
Oh, that's weird. Discord fucked up. I love how it's only affected her. Like, we can still hear each other.
Yeah, I know. I told her, I said, oh, I can hear you on stream, but not on Discord.
We could hear her for a little bit.
Sugar.
Sugar.
This should fix it. Brace yourself.
Yes, she is alive.
Is she alive? Yeah, okay.
No, on stream.
Oh, okay.
I'm just telling her that she is live on stream.
Just a quick polish.
Yeah, it sucks that that happened to her because,
I know. She's trying to figure it out, and Dash is not there to help her. He's asleep.
Yeah, Dash.
And none
is
of us
going
are
to
good.
bed.
None of us are good at any of this. Yeah, I could hear her perfectly fine on stream.
Damn. Because it's nowhere near time for us to end normally.
Yeah. Should I just tell her just end the stream?
Nah, I mean, let her try to figure it out. She's a big girl. I'm sure she can figure it out, even if she's high.
Can you hear me?
Yes! Can you hear us?
I'm dragging you down here. I think something broke in close-knit hangout.
Okay.
There it is.
Well, because,
Better follow it.
so can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
no, because Lizzie and I can hear each other without a problem.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. So the thing is, what I did when I was trying to connect in close-knit hangout, it kept going RTC connecting, no route, over and over and over
Oh.
again.
That's
So
so
I was
weird.
like, let me try and connect, and then for voice in a different channel, and then it worked.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Doing great.
I don't know what that was about, but you got kicked from me,
Yup.
and I can't get you back, can I?
I mean, we can't after I either die or abandon this quest. Because, like, because I'm sure I could rejoin your lobby. Although, you popped up as VTube Studios, so you may have to relaunch.
Yeah, I don't know what that was, so I'll go ahead and just abandon this quest. And we'll just have to fight the gross hag over again.
Alright, cool. Abandoned quest, yes. Quest abandoned. Screw you. Oh. Oh, that's disgusting.
What?
No, none of y'all's foogies are up.
Oh. I wonder... Yeah, because I don't have mine up now. No? Okay, you guys, yeah, you're still on mine.
Weird.
Okay, hold
'Cause
on. Whoa, things happened.
Happened?
Oh my goodness.
What?
People have been doing things in my chat and I didn't even see.
What happened?
Oh yeah, I've been seeing it. An anonymous person has the.
That was Rogan. It would appear some
Oh.
output somewhere is muted. Sugar. Yo.
Here, let me do something.
Hi, I'm back. Hello. I'm sorry, Rogan.
Here, I want to do something to help Rogan out. Let me rephrase that. I'm going to attempt to do something that will help Rogan out.
Hold on. I'm also fixing a sound setting that might have broke.
I was just
Okay,
gonna,
Oh.
I was just gonna return his points.
Well, he did bit
Anonymous.
redeems, I believe.
Oh, he did
Yeah,
bit
bit.
redeems? Oh, I can't do anything about that.
All right, thank you. But thank you, Rogan. No, that would have been nice because I was like, I'm floundering because I'm not all here. Yeah. Do I need to go reopen the lobby? Oh wait, that's right. I need to restart the game. Don't I?
Probably.
Ah!
There you go.
Okay, yeah, it worked. Oh boy. Library, let's play.
There you go. Just let me know.
So I'm so sorry for missing. I'm easily startled in general, so yeah.
It's gonna be fantastic when I'm up there.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't think you understand.
Oh.
I have been told when I was in high school that I have to wear something on my hips at all times so that people can hear me.
You have to wear something on your what?
My hip.
Oh.
So I wear keys on my hip so they can hear me, so I can jingle. Because otherwise people can't hear me. Which is funny, because my mic picks up my breathing. But when I'm actually, like, around people and stuff like that, I'm not necessarily heavily breathing. You can't really tell I'm there.
Thank you, Rogan.
Hi, Rogan.
Hey, Rogan.
Love it when the chicken dance is my favorite.
Don't mind me, we're just gonna spam this button for a while.
Spam a button?
Yeah, there's a button. So, you go to your friends list, and then, like, find your friends that are online, and you can be like, alright, cool, view profile, view lobby info. And so I'm just spamming the A button for that until it says lobby is found. So I'm causing epileptic seizures. That's what I'm doing.
How do I get back in the game?
I don't know.
There we go. Play online, create a lobby.
I hope you didn't lose it. Well, no, it has an autosave feature, right? So hopefully you didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, right. It didn't fully boot you from the game. It just was weird.
You have the manager walk or teacher walk because you can always hear someone important is coming because the keys are just the way. That was me. I was a manager for 8 years and 5 specifically at CBS. And people could tell when I was coming because of the jingling of the keys that I had to carry around.
Yeah.
Oh, I could tell that from my supervisors too when I used to work at a theme park because they would always carry this big old jingle of keys for like the certain restricted areas of the gates that were closed off during operation days.
Yeah, so I wear my big old work key and my house keys on my hip. So that way people can hear me. Because otherwise, you won't be hearing a damn thing.
Being in power makes your walk noticeable.
Absolutely.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh no, I think I am getting sick.
No! Wish the sickness away. No, not wish. Will the sickness away. It's funny because a group of people I watch, one of the people was just like, yeah, every time I think, like, I feel like I'm getting sick, I just look at myself in the mirror and say, no, don't. And then I just don't get sick. It's just like, alright.
See, what's funny is that I'm kind of scared because I haven't gotten sick since way before COVID. So,
it's okay. One of my coworkers today was just like, yeah, I telephoned a doctor. They're like, we're potentially gonna do a COVID test, and it's just like, great, you were around everyone the last couple of days.
Like, I know it's not COVID because I have all my vaccines and I have none of the symptoms because I can still taste, I can still smell.
Well, I mean, you can have a mild version of it. It's gotten to the point where there is a mild version of COVID now.
Yeah. No, but that's gonna suck if I do, and I would just be like, well, great, I'm gonna be even more out of work.
But, Rogan Breaker, our good dear Rogan, suggests drinking a gallon of orange juice.
I have no orange juice. I already drank it all last week.
Damn! Gotta get that vitamin C. Green tea, antioxidants, that's good for you,
I don't like
too.
tea. I hate tea.
Well, fuck.
What?
I hate tea, I'm sorry.
Why?
Well, you drink boba tea!
What's your specific reason?
I drink milk tea, though.
That's still tea.
It's not.
Yes, it is. It's tea with milk in it. And sweetener. It's tea with milk and sweetener in it. It's still fucking tea.
So I still don't like tea.
So basically the way I make my tea is milk tea.
Yeah. What's it called? You do like tea. You just don't, what's it called? You just like specific teas. You won't drink an Earl Grey, but you'll you'll drink a, goddamn thingamajigga, but you'll drink like a honey something tea with like fucking milk and sugar in it.
With a shit ton of sugar, yeah, and milk.
That's still fucking tea.
Yeah, just because you're adding something to it doesn't change what it is.
You just like sweet teas. Not like southern sweet tea, but like sweetened teas.
Yeah.
Seriously, vitamin D helps support the immune system and helps fight viruses.
I could give you some vitamin D.
Oh my.
Vega, you're not helping my last brain cell.
That's the whole damn point.
I really want to kill my last brain cell.
What it is. Looks at table salt. What?
Wait, what did Rogan say?
Adding stuff doesn't change what it is. Looks at table salt.
Hi, I would like these. Oh, no! Alright, cool. Better. Ah! You bitch!
Ooh! Ow.
Yeah, that's me.
Ow.
Sugar, your health is very concerning me.
Don't give up yet.
Oh, it's concerning me too.
Ow! You know what? I'm just gonna roll away. And we're just gonna drink one of these. No, come back! Squid! Squid!
Incoming healing horn.
Oh, never mind. Harag!
Org.
Ow. Oh my word. That obliterated my health bar. I had a full
Two
health
ingredients of table salt are both very toxic. Once combined, they make table salt a very not toxic thing.
Yeah,
Yep.
sodium chloride.
And if you change only one of those parts, it then becomes sugar.
I'm sorry, I blanked out. What were we talking about again?
So when I was in chemistry class, we did these things called unknowns, where we were given chemicals. We had to do various tests to figure out what those chemicals compounds were. And the thing is, at the beginning of the year, I made the mistake of telling said chemistry teacher that if things repeat on a test or something like that, I tend to think that I did something wrong. Like if on like multiple choice, there's like 3 B's in a row or something like that. You know?
Uh-huh.
She made every single one of my own knowns a sodium something or other. So I had, one of them was salt, the other one was sugar, and I forget what the third substance was. But because they all started with sodium, because the very first test in the unknown test was the fire test, where you combine it with a little bit of like the solution, you light it on fire, and depending on the color it changes, is its beginning compound.
Yeah.
And each one turned the bright orange, which is indicate of sodium. And I was like, no, this can't be right. I have to have a tainted one. Have to. Nope. That was the case. She wanted to throw me off. And if you got all 3 correct, you were part of what's known as the 300 Club.
Nice. Get back here, you dinky bitch. Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Alchemy.
I love alchemy.
Better way of doing chemistry.
Alchemy is amazing.
You're amazing.
You're amazing.
You're better.
You're better.
You're betterest.
Yeah. I don't have an argument against that.
I just ran right into that attack. Like, face first, like, yeah, that's what we need to do.
I mean, I did the same thing. Ow. I would appreciate it if you stopped being a hoe!
A hoe?
That was so mushy.
What?
I'm all about mush.
What's mushy?
Mush.
I knew I could count on you. Here it comes!
Ow! Ow! Wow.
Damn it.
Oh,
Yeah, he stung me again. It's a lot different when it's just the two of us.
yeah, it is.
I have no problem.
Meanwhile,
with it.
Dash is over here like, oh yeah, I do these all the time on my own, like, blah blah blah, it's fine. I'm like, what? Like, he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna casually go, like, you know, freaking take on Magnum Mallow.
Dash,
On my own.
Dash, help! I have to be carried.
Okay, I can take on, like, Sleepy Noodles, like, the train, I can do those, and... I did one of these on my own, but it's like... But again, it was Expedition, it wasn't this. Okay, you have a nice night, Rogan!
Actually, go to sleep.
Good
No,
night,
no putting
Rogan.
yourself $32 in the hole again. I'm not worth it.
Yes, you are. But
Oh,
you need
yes,
sleep
she
anyway.
is. Oh.
Why is that playing?
Because that's one of her redeems.
I hate that that's one of her redeems.
Mommy shark.
Yeah, wait, I gotta listen to something else before I go to sleep.
You said it's gonna put you to sleep?
No, I said I need to listen to something else before I go to sleep, because then I'm gonna have that in my head the entire night.
That's funny.
I'm a mom of a toddler. Of course I want to have Baby Shark on here.
Oh my god, Rogan.
Rogan, stop! I don't care about the song. I'm like your wallet.
I care about the song. I hate the song. It's too annoying.
This is the best freaking battle music ever.
What, Baby Shark? Absolutely.
Yeah.
There, I deathened myself for a bit.
Oh.
Rogan, I will say this next time Duck, Goose Duck, I will kill you for no reason. I will kill you for no reason, Rogan. The next time we play Goose Duck, I will kill you with no mercy.
I mean, if you show mercy at Goose Duck, you automatically lose.
No, I'm just gonna be like, remember this, Rogan? Remember when you spam, baby?
Again, if you show mercy and Goose Duck,
even if he's my teammate, I'm gonna be like, remember this, Rogan?
Remember the Baby Shark. I don't think you remember the Baby Shark.
Like, seriously, if Rogan is my teammate, I'll be like, you know what, it's time to die. I'm taking back revenge.
I'll remember.
I'll remember.
And Syrup's gonna do that to me.
Why? What'd you do to her?
I killed her mid-conversation!
They were having a pleasant conversation, he just murdered her.
Get back here!
I'm surprised.
You dig too great.
What?
Where did you guys go? Oh, this way.
Wait, what did Rogan say?
Remember when you seek revenge, you dig two graves. Don't go down easy. Oh, I like when you talk this way, Rogan. So brave and manly. Ooh, woo.
Sugar, he's supposed to go to bed. You're not helping him.
Stay down.
I mean, I don't know.
Sugar just took the embodiment form of my last brain cell. Poor Rogan. But he's still gonna die next time I see him on Goose Duck.
Oh, Rogan!
Oh, what'd he do?
Listen.
I can't hear it.
I
believe you called. Bye.
Mommy Shark! Did Lizzie actually leave?
Over?
No. Yeah, that's enough, Rogan. Quit. That's $5 every time you do that.
Rogan,
Is there any way I can stop him from making more bit redeems?
Not the way you're doing it.
I'm being nice and flirting with you. I don't know why I'm being punished.
Because Rogan Rogan always seems
Rogan,
bashful every
you
time
played
you
it 4
flirt with
times.
him.
That's how many times I'm gonna kill you on Goose Goose Duck.
Well, here's the thing. You say this is how many times I'm going to kill you on Goose Goose Duck. What if Rogan doesn't join us for Goose Goose Duck next time?
Well, I'm gonna kill him
Collateral.
until he joins.
Sorry.
I'm gonna keep counting until he joins.
It's worth it, I suppose.
What?
Oof.
I
Ouch.
have a healing.
Oh, I'm gonna wipe.
I have a
Oh,
healing
no.
thing over here. Healing horde's going down. I have a healing thing way over here. Hi.
Okay, gotcha. I got it. I dodged enough. Goodness.
Let's see how you handle this.
Can't believe I missed, but you know. Ow.
Too close. Full comfort. Rogan, you're spending more money, does it qualify as going to bed?
Oh my god. I'm gonna murder Rogan. I will murder Rogan.
Rogan's a man after my own heart.
Alright, I'm done. Are you sure? Are you positive? I don't know if I believe you.
Swear to God, if Rogan does it one more time, I'm gonna bring down the timeout hammer.
You do no.
You're not. You can't time out for somebody for spending their money.
They shouldn't be doing that to begin with. But it's not a. Yeah. So no more. Be good, Rogan. You go get good sleepers.
Rogan is being good, Rogan. Rogan's spending money.
No,
No,
it's
he's
not
not.
being a
He's
good
going
Rogan.
dead. You should be going to bed.
Ow. Ow.
My face.
By the
You
way,
can't tie me out on redeems.
By the way, there is a golden squid in this area.
Oh dear.
What? Did Rogan do
Mortal
it?
Kombat!
Yes.
Rogan, stop! Oh yeah, I bet you don't like me right now, do you?
Oh, he started the other side, bitch.
If I can make others smiles, it's worth it. Oh!
Yeah, Rogan's a man after my own heart.
Don't take this personal.
And this is why I adore you so much, because you're so freaking sweet and cute.
Is that another ship I hear?
What? Vega and
I
Rogan?
thought this. Ah!
What were you gonna say, Sugar?
I don't know.
Lizzie said, "Is that another ship I hear?" And you said, "That's something."
I'm not cute. Yes, you are. And I can't lie right now. I'm manly. You are both.
You can be manly and be cute. Anybody who
Oh,
says
no.
otherwise
Oh,
is
no.
lying to themselves.
Oh no. I somehow dodged. Oh, hello.
What?
We have a Slippy Noodle.
Where the hell did you come from? And
Thank you for that hydrate. And the sweet sip, Rogie.
Hi. 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 What the hell?
Thanks, buddy.
Emotional.
Oh gosh,
Dad.
the Tigrex is over here too!
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. It's just like it's a whole party over here.
No problem.
Hi, thank you.
This gonna be good.
Slippy Noodle. Holy sh! This is a master cluster.
Oh, I don't know if I should be here right now.
I would
don't.
probably say not.
There's a lot going on.
I'd appreciate it if you.
Alright, Rogan has proven his worth. Good night, y'all. Good night, hun. You have a nice, good sleep.
That did absolutely nothing for a Mountain Punisher. Alright, cool. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable being in here either. I am gonna be in here though, because I'm a problem. And then all of them scatter. Hi, bye. Where's the fight? Okay, I was about to say, where the hell is the fight music? This is not a kazoo.
I have my music turned off, so
Well, of course you do.
after $40 spent, I'm done. What? You shouldn't have spent that much! Oh my god! Rogan, no!
Rogan, my man. Oh, I should not be here.
Can make that worse to hear. No! Please don't. Just, you need to go to sleep. It costs like 60 to spend the 40 in bits. No! Oh no! Why didn't you just, if you're gonna spend that much, it should be like a tip. But unless you enjoy hearing the sound alerts, then I don't want to take away your joy. Don't spend the money in general. What are you trying to make me say? No.
Spend the money. Drop that money on her.
No.
You can't say anything. You know how much I'll drop on you.
Don't worry about it.
Well, you could quit it too.
It's okay. Y'all never gonna get back at me anyway.
Yeah, huh?
After it.
You keep saying that, but nothing's been said or done yet.
Because Dash has to get me the list of the parts and stuff, and I don't know how to say big words.
I'm still waiting for that.
I love y'all. Y'all are fantastic.
You're fantastic.
No, you.
You.
You!
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 Watch me, you.
Now watch me, you!
I'm getting
I
sleepy.
should have sharpened. You should probably go to bed.
I see the grossness that is the hag.
I thought you were gonna see the grossness of my sickness. I would be like, yeah.
No.
You
It's
coming
gross.
down with the sickness! I don't know how that hit me. I call bullshit. I almost died. You coming down with the sickness? You wanna give up? You wanna... Mizune left. Oh no, what's gonna take its place? Oh, Somnicat. Okay, cool. That's fine.
We got left a sleepy noodle and got a slippery noodle.
No.
Rogan!
Other way around. We got rid of a slippery noodle. We got a sleepy noodle.
Don't die, get better. So it's a fair fight later on. Oh! Bed with you!
Bitch.
Your face needs blow.
Look out! Putting down a trap!
Aha!
That almost killed me. Like, I almost died right there trying to set that up.
I take no pride in a victory over a weaker foe. Oh, and then he goes and says the things again like that. Rogan being all like smooth talky and stuff.
Rogan is a smooth criminal. He could be my smooth criminal.
Great hunt!
There we go.
Also, Lizzie, about your comment of is that another ship? The answer is, why wasn't that a ship?
I don't know. Why wasn't it a ship before?
I'm pretty sure it was.
We beat the grossness.
Yeah, the grossness that is a Harag.
Welcome to the hub.
Welcome to the hub. Well, hi hub. How are you? My name is Vega.
Come back anytime.
I need to restock my shit. I need to craft.
I think
Ride my bicycle.
I'm getting
Bye.
really sleepy.
Good night, Lizzie.
Good night.
That is actually a curious question that I was gonna ask, is how much later is Sugar staying up?
Stay for a little while longer.
Alright.
Hello.
How you doing, Echo?
Meow. I don't... We could probably do a Diablos.
We will want to get all the bird kisses.
It's either a Diablos, a Magnamalo, or the Rojang.
Yay. Oh, none of those are fun.
I don't know. You think that's bad? We have to then choose between a Rojang or a Magnamalo.
Never do today what you can do tomorrow.
So,
is what he
it
said.
only gets worse. We could probably do a Rojang if we have a full group, or if we have Dash.
Yeah. As long as we have that healing horn.
Yeah, I like Dash's healing horn. If you know what I mean.
Oh, I do.
Diablos, I think, is weak to ice. Ah, what the
Night, Rogan. Let's smooches.
Like smooch. Yeah, ice. Diablos is weak to ice. What the hell is that?
Coffee.
Yeah.
Rogan, go to bed.
Sweet! A chair!
What is it, kitty? You up on the back of the chair? You can prove nothing. That wasn't me. Good night. Good night.
I mean, I was about to say, you can't prove it's you, but, like, you know, there are only a handful of people here.
Mm-hmm.
Father Shapiro. Okay.
Playtime's over.
Playtime is over. Can I change that?
Ready when you are.
Alright, cool. Let's go. Diablos suck.
Yeah. Diablo!
Let's make this a quick one.
Whee! I'll take you. And then I'll go down this way. Hey, look, it's the mud lizard.
Please run up and not sideways. Why? Woman, why?
No, you know. Like to be problematic. Hello! Oh, you moved. You're a slider, man. Damn straight. Are there any kisses nearby? Yeah, kind of over that way. Got that one. Escargot.
No trouble at all.
And up.
Ah, there's the bush. Nothing. Zip, zip, motherfucking zoom. I'm impressed. Keeping up fairly well for how high you are.
Yeah, I'm trying my hardest. Hello, more thunder.
Oh, more thunder.
Oh, yeah.
I like the heat haze that they've got going on there. That is a big monster. Alright, let's go.
Hi, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Meow. No. Bitch!
Is he moving?
Yeah. Just across the way, but the fact that I came all the way over here.
What's this?
Jewel cactus. I love how they're sandfish. Like, I don't understand them.
Yup.
They're like, we're just here, man. We quagging.
We quagging.
I
Just sandfish quagging.
I don't know how you're breathing. I can understand probably how you're moving through the sand, but I do not understand how you're breathing. The one thing I hate about the Diablos, like, or other monsters that are like this, is the fact that they're like high, they're high enough off the ground where you like have such a hard time hitting them. Oh, and this is where the problem happens. Ow. Stupid fish.
Paralyzed.
I'm coming. Not fast enough, but I'm coming.
If I remember correctly, it's susceptible to paralysis.
Good. That's what we like to hear. Means you have to do less hits than other less hits than other monsters would. Why is your breath black, man? Why do you have such a stink? I'm in trouble. Alright, cool.
Healing horn.
Healing horn coming in clutch. And I lose half my health in one go.
Oh, jeez.
This is gonna hurt.
Don't know how that hit me. Oh, I'm in trouble. What are you eating?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Meat?
Oh. Right.
To get my stamina back up.
I was about to say stamina. Right. Because your things use that.
Y'all.
Well, how did that...
How did what?
Yeah, no. Right there with you.
I'm not giving up yet.
Ooh, you broke something. Hey, look, it's Snot Lizard.
It's a snot lizard. Stupid freaking fish.
I know, I hate them.
When me and Jay were fighting the Diablo together, he actually ended up dying because of the fish, because they kept stunning him.
Yeah.
Oh.
I love how I'm the only one that calls it a Snot Lizard, too.
The snot lizard?
Yeah. The Anginath.
The Anginath.
The T-Rex. I call it a Snot Lizard because of what it does. Because in my opinion, it's a snot lizard.
It's kind of snot. Stupid fish. Okay, so he went underground.
He's in the cavern. I would appreciate it if you didn't. Leave me alone for 5 seconds. Ooh, free meal. I need to figure out what the hell I have equipped that's giving me free meal, because I love it.
Free meal?
Yeah, free meal means that when you use an item, there's a chance to activate the word you don't actually use the item.
Oh.
T-Rex armor is really good about that. Oh, I'm dead.
Friggin' no!
Yep, there.
Nope.
I got stunned.
Thanks, buddy. I'll be back.
I'll be back, and I'll be dead.
Diablo ain't no joke, yo.
No, well, we've reached the point where none of them are a joke. So,
You're fine.
which I don't have the best gear for fighting people who aren't a joke, so, you know. I probably could have better armor, and... like, this weapon... I might be able to upgrade it. Upgrade it now, but, before I couldn't.
Stunned again. Or it's paralyzed again.
Nice. I should probably sharpen.
Whetstone time.
You shit are being much better than I am.
I put it that way.
How many times have you died so far? Compared to my 2?
That's just luck. If I could die now. Easily.
Say goodbye.
Hey.
Better follow it.
Going to Arena 6. I think this is going to lead us to 2, but, you know, that's fine.
Pick up more bird kisses along the way.
Yup.
Which way did you go over this way?
Here it comes.
Ah, that was like no time whatsoever.
You're done for. I knew I could count on you.
Okay, here we go with this.
Listen to me.
I don't know what you broke. You broke something. Perfect.
Don't take this personal.
Paralyze him, get just all the
Hope you're
paralysis.
ready.
Oh, we broke its horn. Fuck yeah.
Now I felt like I could break his tail.
Here comes the pain.
Get it off, get it off, get it off. Alright. We didn't break the tail off, but I was talking about an attack. I'm just like, I really wanted an attack to actually go through.
Pick me off now.
And a miss.
Be careful, Vega! Ouch. Ooh, that one hit hardwood. Oh, hi, Snot Lizard.
Yay, stop
Healing
lizard.
lizard. Healing horn incoming.
Oh wow, after I used two potions. Oh look, it's Mud Lizard too.
Oh, they're both here.
Oh, not this bullshit again. Alright,
Nope.
our target is leaving. Oh, maybe not.
Nope. Oh,
no, I've been stunned again. I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. That rock
Oh.
almost killed me. Alright, cool. Here.
I'm going after it!
Oh, wow.
What?
This is close.
Yeah. I have one more of those snails. Did you know that the Diablos is actually a herbivore?
Really?
Yep, it eats cactus.
Gotcha.
Which is funny because it definitely doesn't look like one.
Oh no. It certainly looks like it would eat meat.
But if you look at its mouth, it has no teeth. I want to do something stupid, but you know.
This should fix it!
Yep, that was kind of stupid.
I'm gonna end this!
Nice try, buddy. I don't know how that hit me, but whatever. Got
They want the tail!
Say goodbye! You tick me off now!
Got the other horde.
Paralyzed again.
That is amazing.
Here it comes!
Ah, he's blue.
Let's see, are you gonna run away first? No. Well, you should have run away first.
Brace yourself!
Oh damn, he did run away. Oh wait, no he didn't. Why didn't he activate my trap?
Put it down and trap!
Don't forget to get the tail.
That's what I'm doing now.
See you soon.
Diablo steel case.
Yup, I got that too. Hi, Snot Lizard. What are you gonna do? Touch me? I'm invincible right now.
I let myself go there a bit.
What do you mean you let yourself go there? You died! Twice!
Yeah, you were just giving me a handicap.
I am a handicap.
You are not.
Ooh, silver egg. Ooh, silver eggs are so good. That's like my second one.
They sell for money.
They sell for 10,000 zitty. Which I don't know if you've seen the price of some of the stuff you have to, some of the price of some of the weapons you upgrade later down the road, but hot damn are they expensive.
I've been waiting for you.
Hi. Hi.
You come back anytime.
Until next time.
Do we even want to attempt We can do other stuff. We don't have to attempt the other mission right now.
Do you want to wait to do those?
Yeah.
Okay, till we have more.
Because I do not trust myself to even attempt that bullshit.
And I have, like, half my brain functioning.
Grosserag tree. Can I not go higher? I can go higher. I need one more horn, another fur, and what do you mean Grosserag bile? That's a thing? Fuck me. I can do the Baceros tree, though.
Excellent.
Nope. I need one more golden sludge. And you get those from fucking fuck.
You heard. Fucking fuck.
Yup. Mud lizards. That's the one I'm looking for. This is just such a better weapon. It's weaker, sure.
Ooh,
What's-
this set's kind of pretty.
What's that?
The Ropessa?
Roll
Oh my gosh, it actually has wings.
The roll pesa? I don't see that one.
Ooh, I love how this looks.
What does it use?
The the helmet. Takes butterfly beetle, eroded husk, Rathian carapace, and Ragnakadachi carapace. The body piece takes butterfly beetles, quality bone, Rathalos carapace 2, arachnoid silk ×2. The hand pieces take the butterfly beetle, eroded husk, Rathian spike, and the Arachnakadachi carapace. The skirt, or the pants, the bottom part, takes butterfly beetle, dragon bone relic, Rathalos scale plus, and monster broth.
Okay, so I'm missing the butterfly beetles.
I probably have got those from... I don't know where.
Your Argosy.
Probably.
If I had to take a hot guess.
Or my, the kitties.
Yeah, or the cats.
The meowcenaries, that's the word. Oh my gosh, the Almadron set looks... I look like a mech cat.
That's cute. Yeah, no, you get it from the Argosy. Because, if you're doing spiderweb, honey, godbug, bitterbugs, how do I not have butterfly wings? They must be really rare.
Yeah, I'm doing honey and spider webs right now.
Oh, you have 2 Argosy? I have 1. How do you all
I
have all
really...
this cool shit and I don't?
I want the Ragnakadachi set. It's a freaking wedding set. But that butterfly one, did you see how cute that looked up here?
No, I didn't.
Here, let me go back. Let me go back up to it.
Where are you at?
No, that's not it. Where is it?
Oh, you... I don't have your
Hold
stream open, remember?
Okay, that's right. But, oh, it's so pretty. It actually has big old freaking butterfly wings on the back.
That's cool.
Oh, I want this so bad.
Sugar.
Yeah?
It is going on 3 for you.
Yes.
I just didn't know if you still wanted to do things or if you wanted to go to bed.
I could do either.
You're very helpful.
I know. That's what everyone says.
I just don't want to cause problems with your sleep.
Oh, no. Are you kidding? Last night I was up till almost 4 o'clock in the morning watching Markiplier videos with my child.
Why 4? Was there a problem going on, or y'all just decided to watch videos?
Oh, we were having a camp out in the living room.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Hi.
I can't wait. I want that set so bad. I can't wait to get layered armor. Eee. And we won't get a chance to play till when?
Sunday.
I mean, we always try and stay. Even if we rank up before you, we'll still do your rank up with you.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because I have Chrono Cross tomorrow, Wednesday's cooking, and what's the word I'm looking for? And if Syrup is up for it, Ender Lilies. Then there's Thursday we're doing MHA.
Friday's Pokemon.
And then Saturday's Chrono Cross, so yeah. Which sucks, because I don't want to be the guy that holds y'all back, because I can only play it like once or twice a week.
Oh, no. The thing is, I think if I remember correctly, 8, is where we no longer... It doesn't really matter until we reach rank 20.
Okay.
And then after that, there's another, like, huge amount of ranks.
Well,
and then there's another thing.
Well, Sugar.
Huh?
I don't think you understand this. You know how we're doing missions for each other?
Yeah.
Then we're doing missions for Snowy? And stuff like that? We're earning passive hunter ranks. And so as soon as we finish the story, we're gonna get, like, go up in hunter rank.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so we may automatically hit the 20. I know Dash and Jay probably will.
Probably. I'm only now starting to play on my off time on my own, so probably not me. I'm probably not going to do much or get very high.
But you are.
Right now I am, yeah. But okay, yeah, I think I will go ahead and call stream here at least. Thanks you guys so much for tuning in. Wednesday we'll be doing some art. Friday we'll be rating Pokemon. And then Sunday we'll either be doing Core Keeper or more Monster Hunter with Vega.
Yo.
Alrighty, thanks so much for tuning in, and as always, I love and appreciate you all so very much, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. Bye!
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We've had a fun stream. I've already said my schedule. It's already posted in Discord, too. But we'll be doing Chrono Cross tomorrow. I keep wanting to say crosscode. But that's not what we're doing. But yeah, hopefully work doesn't kick my ass again tomorrow. So, yeah, I hope y'all have a great night. I hope y'all have a lovely day tomorrow. And as always, may the wind guide you on your journey, ladies and gentlemen. Goodbye, good night. Good night, Nikki.